Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you my favorite variation of Russian beet soup, called borscht. It requires a bit of a preparation up front, but it will last in the fridge for up to a week. That's why it is a good meal prep idea. Are you ready to make borscht? So let's go! So here I have 2 large carrots. I need to clean them a little bit. And I'm gonna set it aside for now. Later we're gonna grate them. Next I have my onion. I like to use this red or purple onion. And this is my big beet. I'm gonna peel them and we'll set it aside as well. So here I have my cabbage. I need to peel the first 2 leaves off of it. And I'm gonna set it aside. Next, I have my potatoes. I need to peel them and put them in the cold water. I also have garlic. So we're gonna use about 3 cloves of garlic. I'm just gonna peel it here and we'll set it aside as well. And this is my dill. We're gonna chop it very small. I think dill is like a must ingredient in borscht. It gives this fresh aroma and it's also very good for you. Okay, so we're gonna set it aside and we're gonna move on to chopping this onion. We're gonna slice it as small as we can. And we're gonna set it aside as well. Next, I have a few of these little tomatoes left, but you can use either 1 large tomato or 2 medium tomatoes for this. So I'm just gonna chop it in small pieces. Next I have my garlic, and we just need to mince it. Now, I cut about 1/4 from that big head of cabbage. We only need to use that much. So now we're just gonna slice it. Next, we're gonna shred these carrots. I use a large size for this one. If you have food processor, you can certainly use that. I'm used to using this. Okay, so we're gonna set that aside now. And we're gonna do the same with the beet. It's gonna be quite a bit of a workout here, but it's all worth it. Okay, so here are our beets all ready. And we'll set it aside. Next, we're gonna cut our potatoes into small cubes and we're gonna put it in cold water and let it stay there until we're ready for cooking. Okay, now I have these dark red kidney beans. I'm just gonna use a canned one. I'm gonna drain it and then I'm gonna rinse it. And this is all cooked already, so we don't even need to cook that one. Okay, so this is what we have. We have a bunch of different kind of vegetables, different kind of colors, which is awesome. And now we're gonna get ready for cooking. So first I have this large pot and I'm gonna put my potatoes to the pot and cover it with water. Next I'm gonna also put my cabbage there. And I like to add a couple of bay leaves and some salt. Next we're gonna stir this a little bit. Okay, now we need to bring this to a boil. So we're gonna cover it and let it get to the boil. In the meantime, we're gonna prepare the other vegetables. So we're gonna heat up a frying pan with a little bit of water. I don't like to use too much oil, so I just use water here. And I also have about a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste here. So I'm just mixing it with the water. And I set it aside. Now, the frying pan should be ready now. So we're gonna add our onions. And we're gonna put a little bit of salt. And pepper. And I have dried dill here also. Okay, now we're just gonna stir fry this a little bit for a couple of minutes. And now we're gonna add the rest of the vegetables. Now we're gonna add garlic. And we're gonna cook that together for a few more seconds. And if it looks like it's too dry, we can always add a little bit of more water. Next, we're gonna add our carrots. Mix it all up again. And we're gonna add our beets with tomatoes together. So we're just gonna stir everything together. And we're gonna cook this down a little bit for a few more minutes. Now I'm gonna add this tomato paste with water mixture. Mix it all up again. I added my vegetables to the pot with potatoes and cabbage already that started to boil. So I add it all together. And now I'm adding my dill. Now we're gonna stir everything together. Now I'm gonna cover the pot and bring it to the boil. Now once it's boiling, we're gonna mix it all up. And we're gonna cover this again and put the heat on the lowest. And we're going to simmer it for about 10 minutes. Okay, so it's been simmered for 10 minutes. Now we're just gonna add our beans. Stir again. And we're gonna cook this all together again for about 5 more minutes. Okay, so we're gonna turn off our borscht. And we're gonna give it a good stir once again. Now we're gonna have a little taste test to see if it's enough salt in there. Here it wasn't enough salt, so I'm just gonna add more. and salt it to your taste. And mix it up all over again. And here I got lucky and I took out that bay leaf, if you saw. Next, we need to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice on top. That's gonna keep our beautiful beet color. And here's another bay leaf, I got lucky. It's optional, you can keep them in there, but I like to take them out. Okay, so now we're ready to serve. And this is what our final product looks like. If you have vegetable broth, it's good to use that too, but I use water for all my soups. I don't mind the taste. Okay, so here's how I like to eat it. I like to put some freshly cracked black pepper. Well, I have a mixture of peppers here. And I like to put some fresh dill. And I also chopped a garlic clove. I'm just gonna add it right in. And the last one, I'm gonna add some of my cashew cream. This is just cashews mixed with nutritional yeast and some salt. Because borscht traditionally is served with sour cream. So this is my sour cream. This is it, guys. Now we're ready to dig in. As you can see, it's a very hearty meal. And it's full of flavors from all these vegetables, and it's full of different kind of colors. It tastes really good. It's one of my favorite soups, other than tomko, of course. I'm gonna link that somewhere in here so you guys can check it out next. That was it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please click on the like button. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.